Hello, I'm Robert, and you're always welcome here in my busy little shop. On today's episode of What's on My Workbench, I know, more leather. I have just received in more leather here from Montana Leather. It's this same leather in different colors. This is their Cheyenne line of leather. They have 14 colors, and I guess it was about December, I used a couple of colors to make some dop kits. And it really worked out really nice. It is a soft dop kit. Now I realize some people are like, oh, I want a rigid dop kit. I don't know about you, but when I'm packing, I'm taking my dop kit at the end and I'm trying to find a spot for it. And I like that it forms to what's in the bag and the space that's in the luggage. But it's really easy to work with. I was going to show you what the lining looks like in it, but you can see here how it looks here. Let's take a quick look at these. Like I said, just received them, and they were new colors. So if you haven't been in there, they have colors, a wide gamut. I don't know if I already said there's 14 colors in the Cheyenne leather, and this hide here is 4.5 ounces right there. Let me get the color names right here. This one here is the chestnut. It's a full side. This side is 29, just over 29 square feet. Chestnut. I'm really excited about this color. It's really in the range that I like. Wow. That is some nice leather. You can see it's a low temper product. I've used it for dop kits. I've made just some kind of like floppy totes in it, like a carry-all type bag. I have had leather like this before that someone wanted more rigid. I had a color, it was this same feel. Matter of fact, I pulled out the dop kit and I was trying to remember where that color came from. I guess I should have checked the website to see if it did come from Montana. But I lined it with some 2-ounce veg tan on the inside, and it stiffened that bag right up, and I made a travel tote out of it. But that is a really nice color, a nice finish on it. It's got a pebble finish. There's the flesh side on the inside there. So that one is chestnut. Give me a minute. I need to roll this up. No sense in starting out with it not organized. Just as a reminder, this was chestnut. I measured it. It's just under 10 feet long on this hide here. So let's take a look. This one is Java, and it's just a nice brown. I tell you what, I just can't get over the feel of this leather. Obviously, it's not for every project out there. I've got a couple projects in mind, and I'm not sure that I'll get the project created here while I'm editing this, but I thought I should get this out and let you see what it looks like. This one here is very similar in length, about 10 feet. It reminds me a lot of the Phoebe's dark brown color. Well, I tell you what, it is really a nice looking hide as well. And it ranges in 4 to 6. That one's 5 1/4 there. Check it up here at the top. It is 5 ounces there. And I found that I'm able to make projects such as the dop kits that can be a little bit of a challenge to turn right side out. It's obviously a dream to turn right side out with this. And yet there's still a lot of leather there when you sew that in. It makes a very solid seam. And I think I mentioned it, this one's 29.1 square feet. A lot of usable space here. I'll bet you if I make travel totes out of this, I can get I know I can get 2. I might be able to get 3 out of this hide. Let me roll this one up as well. I'm really excited about this last color. This is British Tan, and it is 33 feet British Tan. And I tell you what, I'm really excited about it because I've got a favorite color out there. It's a little bit lighter than the color I'm thinking of, but I tell you what, it's in the right range there. I think it's going to be popular. This one here is more like 9 feet long, or 8.5, but it's nice and wide. And that's nice because when I make my travel tote, the piece is, I gotta think about it for a second. Is it 33 or 30? No, it's 36 inches, 36 by 22. And I could get, heck, how many could I get out of there? I can get 1 there, 1 there, and maybe 1 turned the other way. So 3 of them out of that. But I have another project in mind. I'll see if I can wait to release this, but I wanted to get these new colors out so you could see those. And once again, here's the other 2 that I had when I started out, the purple and the turquoise. And I sold 1 or 2 of these at Christmas in the turquoise. And if I had somebody that was like hanging back out of the booth, I'd pick up one of these and hand to them. Tell me what you think about that. And everybody liked the feel of this leather. Let me go ahead and roll this one up and we'll talk a little bit here at the end. Well, I tell you what, this Cheyenne leather, I'm sure it would work fine for chaps, chinks, and obviously small bags and such. Like I said before, I used leather just like this in a travel tote, and that was, I lined it, and it stood fine after it was lined. A lot of these fairly low temper leathers, when you get them layered together and you get that more rigid face of the leather on opposite sides, it really stiffens a lot of those up. So I've played around quite a bit with doing that. And I realize, you know, if you're tooling leather, that if you're in that end of the world, belts and such, then something like this doesn't really fit in your game. But this is really a nice leather, and I should ask them to send me some samples. That, like I said, they have 14 different colors. I saw white in there. Lots of nice, you know, brilliant colors along with your normal tones. Oh, I was going to show you this British Tan. It reminds me, or it's in the tone range of, I got to find where I put it here. Yeah, I think it's in that range. This is cognac, Vacada, pre-dyed leather from Montana Leather. I created these panels not long ago. You probably saw the video on that. Let's, I'm gonna get you around on this side here. I feel like I'm hollering down to the South 40 to talk to you. Well, there you go. Appreciate you coming along today, showing you the colors there on the Cheyenne leather. 14 colors. It's from Montana leather. And I threw in a little bit of footage there, let you listen to a little music and see some of the clips of making these two bags. I'm going to call these the Explorer. I think they look really good. But, you know, there's lots of leather options out there. And I think this Cheyenne, you know, for a lot of projects might be a really good option. I think it really looks nice. It was easy to work with. I did use my NP4 skiver to skive these edges here, and I could have done that around the outside of the bag as well. The bag was easy enough to turn right side out, and 8 ounces of leather is not a challenge to sew through, so I just left it the way it was, and I think it helps maybe give a little bit more body to the bag. I appreciate you following along today on this I guess, little trip here to see this different leather. I'll have links in the video description for the Cheyenne leather. Pop over there, take a look at the colors, and see if there might be something there of interest to you. I appreciate you spending time with me in the shop today. Please like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, I hope you have a great day.